The title track to Blackwater Park is a song I got kind of a funny story about. So this is back, I was probably 10 years old, and there was this YouTuber I watched, and I mostly watched him for, he was talking about movies that were coming out at the time, and like stuff that was going on YouTube, which I was interested in. Not so much music at that time, but that's something he did talk about was music. And I remember in one of his videos, he mentioned that his favorite song ever was the song Blackwater Park by Opeth. So I'm like, okay, I like this YouTuber, I'll go listen to his favorite song. Now keep in mind that this was a time where I was pretty much just listening to top 40 stuff, and like the heaviest thing I'd ever heard was Numb by Linkin Park. So I go to YouTube, I search Opeth, Blackwater Park, put it on, and I'm really liking this for about the first 2 minutes. And then those vocals come in, and I'm like, no thanks. I was like, whoa, what is this? But it was a, whoa, what is this? Oh my god, turn it off now. So fast forward a few years later, and I'm getting into rock and metal music. And so this stuff I'd heard from Opeth, I just heard a couple songs. I'd heard like Eternal Rains Will Come, Windowpane. So I remember seeing a Loudwire list, and it was like greatest heavy metal songs of the 21st century, and I remember Blackwater Park being number 2. So I'm like, hey, I've liked the whole best stuff I've heard. I'll go listen to this song. And I had the same reaction of, oh my god, what is happening? But instead of a reaction of, oh my god, what is happening, turn that off, it was, more, give me more, I need more. And I went and I just listened to that whole album front to back. I've been a huge Opeth fan ever since. So Blackwater Park, the song especially, but the album too, just has so much sentimental value to me. And for that reason, it'll always be one of my all-time favorites. It's an album that allowed me to get into a far heavier style of music than what I was listening to before. And it was the album that introduced me to this band that's been such a huge part of my life since I started listening to them.